Again, my name is Luigi, and I have the honor to be the host and cruise director right here on board. And welcome to our conversation with celebrity. This is going to be a very intimate conversation with some senior leaders that you're going to get to know very, very shortly. Now, folks, it's been an incredible year for celebrity cruises with so many changes and so many wonderful things that are happening with us that we have put together a wonderful video that we'd like you all to enjoy. All right? So, my friends, as we say back home, música maestro. That's right, give it up. Jordy, wonderful. Right? So nice, so nice. Thank you very much. Well, friends, as I said, this is going to be a wonderful conversation with our senior leadership, both Celebrity Cruises, Royal Caribbean Group, and of course, Celebrity Beyond. So I would like you to please help me welcome onto the stage this incredible panel. They're starting off with the gentleman responsible for the entire group, the President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Jason Liberty.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take up smoking. No, I'm glad that smoke cleared a little bit. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
All right. Did y'all have a good night last night?
Oh, yeah.
I heard Dondra did. Dondra, obviously. Good thing we do have a screen and we can hear everything out back. What were you doing last night? That Jesse was. Yeah.
It's also why we started at 11.
Just for the record, the press was at 9 and all of you are at 11, so that probably speaks volumes to the night you had last night. So, well, good morning. We're happy to have you here. You know, I think it would be nice if we just all opened with a couple of comments. I'll start, and then we're going to open mic now until lunchtime. First and foremost, it's been a while since we've all been together here in the United States with a beautiful new ship. And we're thrilled to be here with Celebrity Beyond, and we hope you love the ship. Do you love the ship? A lot of passion and energy went into this amazing vessel, as you know, and the third in the series with her sisters, Edge and Apex. But we're just happy to be celebrating with all of you. It's nice to be celebrating and continue to be celebrating, looking toward the future, not the past. And we truly, truly appreciate the fact that you took your weekend to spend it with us. So welcome, thank you. We look forward to having this conversation with you over the next 45 minutes or so.
I was just going to add, I just, for the broader group, but also for the brand, we so much appreciate all that you do for us. The travel partners, we do use the word partner on purpose because you are our partners. This is an ecosystem of us all working together, and so we really appreciate all that you do, and very happy to have you here.
Are you still out there?
And I just wanted to say, when I joined Celebrity Beyond in January of this year, there have been so many momentous events, from the delivery of the ship to when we got to our first port of call, Southampton, England. We did our plaques and keys ceremony. We did a few inaugurals there. We did a European season, and now to celebrate not only coming to the United States, but also finally naming this incredible ship and being able to share it with all of you. I just wanted to say welcome on board. We do hope that you enjoy Beyond, and I know 2 days is not long enough to experience all the ship has to offer, so I invite you to come back. We'd love to see you again.
Okay, do we have the microphones? Oh, there we go. Jason. Oh, well, it says one. And
I think there's one in the balcony, Jason.
I hope it's not Jason that has the only mic. That could be a problem. Okay, all right. We can't quite see you yet. Still a little foggy. Forgive us. So I'm just going to count on all of you to just tell us who you are, where you're from, and let us know what you'd like to know. What's on your mind?
And what's your sign?
What's your sign? And Captain Kate will then choose to answer or not. Okay, Jason, we have one here.
Well, good morning. Scott Brody Travel. I'd like to say it's wonderful to be back, and kudos to you all for the amazing job you did in maintaining the dignity, the integrity, and the strength of all the brands in Royal Caribbean Group, and particularly my favorite, which is Celebrity. I will tell you that our enthusiasm is truly being matched by the enthusiasm of our clients. The pent-up demand, 2 years of not spending travel dollars, makes all of that a wonderful thing for us as travel agents, for you as the ultimate supplier of experiences that are beyond expectations. The ship is fabulous. Yes, I heard last night an extension of Edge and Apex, which we've been on.
Hashtag size matters.
And I'll tell you, Kate,
I can't say that. Don't include me in that hashtag.
Jason, you're right. But I will say, your staff, the new staff, they are trying so hard. That comes through. That's an important thing. And for affluent travelers, they get it. They get it. And so, again, kudos to the training team, to the sales team led by Dondra. It's wonderful to be your partner. And thanks for making it so easy.
Oh, wow. Thank
I just wanted to comment as we were navigating through this incredible storm of COVID. I will say that our North Star was always to make sure that the experience only got better and did not go backwards. And we've been very thoughtful, continue to be very thoughtful to make sure that we're putting on the very best experience that we can. And Lisa and her counterparts, I mean, it's been an obsession, to go out and deliver the best vacations in the world.
And I just want to build on, don't think that your support doesn't go unnoticed. You have no idea how much it means to us. You have no idea how much we know that you are disproportionately supporting Celebrity every single day. And we need that, we appreciate that, we will do all we can to help continue that and build upon that. Because coming out of this crazy time, we're 27% bigger than we were when we went out, and we need you more than ever. So thank you all very much.
And you're still growing.
And we're still growing. I think you saw Ascent 2023, 1 year from now. And then, of course, we have the fabulous number 5. We haven't announced her name yet, but soon. But yeah, we're still growing. So again, we need you more than ever.
I mean, I've been leaking stuff. I don't know why you don't.
Jason comes back from Cruise World the other day, and he's like, I told this. I'm like, Jason, you're not supposed to be spilling secrets about number 5 yet. And he said, I couldn't help myself. So, it's okay. Yeah, what's the secret? Yeah, you got. If you did it there, you got to do it here, Jason.
It sounds more exciting. I think it's very exciting.
Don't
But
underestimate how exciting it is.
Well, I'll see. I'll look at everybody's eyes when I say it.
Well, you'll know by applause everyone is excited. Wait till he says it first.
Yeah. Well, I made the announcement. This is again on the sustainability side that Edge 5 will be the first ship in the world that will have a tri-fuel engine on it. That will allow us. And that will allow us to be prepared to bring on alternative energy, alternative fuels as they become available. And of course, by getting this technology moving and going, it really puts us in the forefront of being able to retrofit our ships if need be over time. And so that's we think it's a very big deal, but it's not as there's a trapeze coming down from the ceiling, which I appreciate.
Well, they won't see it, they'll see the trapeze and it causes excitement, but it's really important to all of us to know that we're taking care of our planet as well as we're taking care of our guests, right?
I have a feeling if you had announced the name, it would be like, oh, big applause, but I'll...
Should I announce the name? Yeah. Oh, no. No, I'm ruining. Michael's like, no, you're going to ruin everything. No, I can't. No, I can't. But when you see it, if Jason had a big influence on it, I'll tell you that in advance. I won't tell you the name, but I'll tell you, I think it's harder to name ships than it is to create this amazing experience. I mean, I don't know, I've been naming ships for like a lot of my career, and it's hard.
Yeah, I have the influence on the name, and also I came up with the color of the magic carpet.
Do you want
many
me to
years
color
ago.
the magic carpet?
Yes.
What is it? Not you, Captain. That was a question for the audience. Who knows the color of the magic carpet? Tangerine. Okay, I think you heard Captain Kane. But we're going, listen, these are big decisions. We had like 5 different colors of what some of us were calling orange outside, placed in the most perfect spot in the parking lot where the sun was hitting them in exactly the same way the sun would hit the magic carpet on the ship. And we all went out and said, okay, which one? Because we couldn't decide. Finally, in exactly the right environment, we all unanimously said that one. And then Jason said, well, that's not really orange, it's more like a tangerine. And that's how we got the color. See, you think these things are
And then I just dropped the mic and walked away out.
You all think it's
Dominique's actually wearing it right now.
That's right.
Oh, look at that. Dominique is in tangerine today. Yes, so.
All right, good morning. Kathleen Cannon.
Oh, Kathleen.
Hey guys, the CEO for United Way. But we were having dinner last night and we were constantly talking about the entire crew, the wait staff, the folks that wait on us. What is the secret sauce that you guys have so different from any other travel experience? And everybody is outstanding. Cannot say enough about the customer service. So thank you.
It's what we put in the water.
Yeah, don't
No.
bring up about the pellet.
What's that?
Don't bring up the pellet that
I
comes
won't mention that here. No, it's, we have incredible hiring partners, but I think, is Simon in the room? Is Simon Weir here?
No, he was.
So when I came over to Celebrity Cruises from Royal Caribbean, I remember walking around the ships with Simon, and I said, you know, what is it about Celebrity? Because it was a new brand to me, and I said, you know, we don't have a rock wall, we don't have an ice skating rink. What makes Celebrity special? And he just looked at me and he said, it's the people. The people make it special. And I'm not sure how we formulate that particular value that we have, but honestly, the pandemic, as horrible as it was, it really gave us an appreciation for the people that we have, whether they stayed on board. I can give you an example. In Celebrity Edge, we had 112 people on a $1.2 billion ship for the majority of the time, keeping the ship in operation, one person looking after over 5,000 living plants and keeping them alive. I can't even keep a microcactus alive. But we had an appreciation for the people that we had on board the ships, but we also were missing those folks that were back home. And we had so many people return to us. You know, 2 years is a very long time. So a lot of people, you know, had to find different avenues of revenue to keep going. But then when cruising began to open up and Celebrity and the Royal Caribbean Group opened their doors to bringing people back on board, it was an overwhelming response for people to return home. Here, and it's because this environment, it's a very unique place to work. You know, where else in the world do you have 75 different nationalities of every race, religion, cultural background, sexual orientation, and gender working under one roof and getting along together? It's not just... I mean, if the world could operate like this, honestly, it would be a much better place. And it's a nice... It's a nice change of pace. I call it my happy bubble. The real world is a scary place, but when you come on board ships and you're surrounded by so much diversity and so much representation of the world at your service, I don't think you can beat it.
And just to build on that, 98% of our crew said they wanted to come back when we surveyed, because we needed to understand, as we were starting up 15 ships in 1 year, unheard of. We needed to know, how our crew felt about coming back, so we knew we could crew them. The second thing is as I just said a couple of moments ago, we're 27% bigger. So not only did we have to bring 98% of our crew back, we had to hire so many more crew. In 2023, we are going to hire 5,000 new crew members just in food and beverage. That's so that we can bring on Ascent and cover vacations as this crew goes home and takes their well-deserved vacations. And so to build on what Captain Kate is saying, it's the culture, it's the training, it's the leaders, but last and certainly not least, it's that it is my hope and intention and what we do every single day that our crew knows we genuinely care about them. We genuinely care about their well-being, we genuinely care about their happiness, and we genuinely appreciate every minute of every day what they do for each other and our guests. And I hope that makes the difference in what you all experience.
May I? Hi, I'm Vanessa Cohen from the Global Travel Network, and I'm so happy to be here again, and hello, Kate, again. Thank you for giving us the most incredible inaugural we could ever expect. It's beyond what we could dream of. And you know what they say, a very well-run company starts at the top. It starts at the top and it trickles down. So kudos to you for being the front runners of what is so special. But most importantly to me, and what makes my success, is my incredible sales manager. And this sales team that I understand everyone is so happy with. How about a shout out to all of our sales people? My salesperson is Bo Frank. I could not live without her. She handles everything that comes her way your team is just amazing. So I wanted to thank the sales team in particular and all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I think I said yesterday in my comments, for those of you who heard them, that I get the privilege of working alongside amazing people every single day. Ship and shore. and the sales organization is right at the top. That, you know, how you, every time I bump into any of you, and I see you a lot, I started with all of you many, many years ago, and we're all still in this together. No matter how often I see you, you always tell me how wonderful our sales organization is. Thank you. And then it goes over to thank you. Hotel operations, the marketing team. It's just like I get to work with an amazing group of people every day. I'm extraordinarily lucky and grateful for that. So thank you for acknowledging that. They deserve it.
Hi, I'm Mara Arthur from Dream Vacations in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. And by the way, Corey Wallace, Barbara Julian, Dondra, they're the greatest, and I can't thank you enough. Just two quick things. Number one, Lisa, you said something yesterday that was so appropriate. You said that we jumped through fire. It was a jump through fire, basically? That's what it was, yeah. And I know that and I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone in here that say, I know there is so much we don't know about that was done behind the scenes across the fleet that had to be miraculous, and I just want to thank you for everything you did to keep the industry afloat.
Another pun.
And I probably would have described it as a jungle of fire. It's not just fire.
Yeah, for some more than others, right? But Kate, this is about you. You are the most inspiring person, and I know yesterday was monumental for you, and I hope your parents are doing well. We're all here to give you more love and support, but more importantly, you are such an inspiration. Our clients and myself, we get so much enjoyment out of watching you on Instagram and TikTok, and it just goes everywhere. My client, I encourage everyone to follow you, and you're just an inspiration. I can only say keep inspiring. We appreciate it.
We have a question here in the back of the house.
I've just heard that Jason's quite a Green Day fan, so I was wondering, what's your favorite album?
That's a great question. So I'm like an old school like Dookie fan of Green Day. But I do love all the music, and I would just add I was actually at their concert about a month ago with my older. I have two sets of twins. So I brought my older set of twins, and they're also now hopefully lifetime Green Day fans as well. If you notice, the song I walked out to last night, which I didn't realize we were doing, was the Green Day song.
Good morning, Jay Juba with Interline Vacations in Austin. Jason, congratulations on your latest quarterly results. Return to profitability makes everybody in the industry feel really good. And then secondly, I'd like to know about the evolution of the marketing campaign for Celebrity from modern luxury to relaxed luxury. If anybody can expand on that.
You know what? I'm actually gonna give someone else an opportunity to speak because they're the people behind it. I think yesterday, I'm going to turn it over. Okay, good. Thank you, Jason. Yesterday, I hope you remember in my remarks, I know I said a lot, but we talked about the opportunity, and we've mentioned that a couple times now where, this was not a great thing that happened, but it also gave us an opportunity, and an opportunity to come back stronger, reevaluate, refocus, reposition, because again, 27% more capacity coming out of this, 2 more ships coming up. What are we going to do that's fundamentally going to change the trajectory of Celebrity in a disproportionate way while the world catches up with the fact that we've brought all of our ships back and we're introducing more at the same time? And we thought we had an opportunity to tweak our positioning and the wording around our positioning. And we did a lot of research. And we talked to a lot of people, I think 10,000 of them. And that's the results of what you're seeing. And so now I'm going to let Michael Shiner, our CMO, talk a little bit more and give you a little more context around that.
Thank you. So as Lisa said, during the pandemic, there was a ton of research done and a ton of information done, and that's how we got to the idea of new luxury. As the pandemic started to end and more people came on, we wanted to go out and do even more research. So we spoke to 5,000 of our current guests and 5,000 potential guests that aren't with our brand. To Lisa's point, we want to make sure we're constantly bringing new people into the industry and into the brand. And really what we started to find was and actually spoke to a lot of our trade partners as well. What we started to find is there was confusion on what do you really mean by new luxury? What does that actually stand for, et cetera? And so that's how we got to a relaxed luxury resort at sea. Because hopefully you've all figured out while you're on this beautiful ship, it is a resort. This isn't a typical cruise ship with a typical experience. So that's really how we got there. In terms of the evolution, I think we're very proud of where we are. We're obviously constantly looking at what's next, what's more, where can the brand show up in interesting ways. But for now, we're, I think, pleased.
So have you all seen our, okay, so I know I'm teeing up out of order in case we had a question that gave us the opportunity to share some things. Have you all seen our new spot? Okay, let's run it one more time because I love it. All right, I didn't get enough applause that everyone's seen it. So I want to show it one more time because I think it really captures and articulates some of the things Michael's talking about. The other thing is, as we're on these ships, we're asking people, how does this make you feel? And you know, our guests, they want to relax. Well-being is more important to everyone right now than it was a couple of years ago. How we are able to re-energize, reconnect, rejuvenate ourselves is critically important. That's Celebrity's sweet spot. And so, you know, we came up with hashtag Journey Wonderful, just in our print and our static. And then we said, based on everything we know, why people cruise, what's special about Celebrity, how should we articulate ourselves out in the world with a new, energetic, different campaign as we come into the busiest booking season of this year, going into the biggest booking season of next year. And so are we teed up? Can we do it?
The only thing I would just add is make sure you listen to the words of the song. They're very, very intentional. It's I want to go where I've never been before. And back to the idea of research, we know the number one thing consumers want is the destination, particularly places they've never been. So the team did an unbelievable job. I don't know how they found
We did this in-house.
In-house, completely in-house, no agency support. So
here we go. Roll it. Destination and culinary. We have 30-second spots that focus only on those two aspects of our experience. We have 15-second spots. We're going to be on live TV, streaming TV, and oh, by the way, our travel partners can participate in those ads in your markets if you want to. So you have a whole team here that can talk to you about that. But thank you. I'm glad you like it.
And fun fact, that whale was a paid actor.
I saw that whale. And I said,
One point I just wanted to make about the other day and the point about the pillar of profitability. I think it's an important one, and we've all felt and seen this. To me, that has marked, not just for our company, but I think also for the industry, a very clear line of sight that COVID is over and we are back, our business is back, and we should focus on the future, and we should all make it together.
Hi, Scott Kemp from Cruise Planners, and we love you. On behalf of all Cruise Planners and all everybody here, again, we love you. Want to again thank you for this fabulous ship and everything. Your sales team is all right, but you know, we love them. They're the best in the business. They're fabulous. Of course, there's always that obnoxious agent that has some complaint, so I'm going to take on that role. I'm a little pissed that I'm missing the how to deal with your metabolism class that's going on right now. So Keith, would you get on that? Come on, get the scheduling thing.
You could have been in the F4 11:45 class this morning with Simone Biles. Okay?
You mean you didn't see me then?
Reports did not have you in the room.
And you probably wouldn't be here, you'd be taking a nap.
Yeah. And Kate, I gotta say, I love your description of what you've done with the ship and the nationalities. And would you do us a favor and run for president, please? I will actually ask a question though. So, obviously you guys are transitioning, you're doing some amazing things. Talk about what you see in the future from a deployment standpoint, where maybe you see the brand going additionally from a deployment, and also maybe from a pricing perspective, what you see is going to be coming down the pike in that regard.
All right. Why don't you tell me what I'm going to see for pricing, because this pricing...
The answer is more.
Up. I see pricing going up.
You need help, Lisa. You need help.
Up. Right, everyone? Up. Okay, I didn't get enough applause on that either. That's how you make money. Anyway, so I think, so timing isn't always great for everything, and we're here on this ship right now, and then what, in next week, or starting next week, we're announcing 24-25 deployment. So you will start seeing announcements. The further away the ships are, the earlier the deployment. Oh, I can't say that either. She's putting up me up. I can't say anything. You can't put me up here. That's well, then they should watch for that. I should. Who invited Michael to the meeting?
I can say that. I don't get in trouble.
Build momentum and energy. I won't tell it, but just stay tuned. Next week, big deployment launch begins in an unbelievable way shortly thereafter, because we're still working on that. So we'll start talking about our deployment. We've got some really beautiful itineraries that I can't wait to sail on. They're being listed. We're going back to places we haven't been able to go back to for a very long time, because although we're up and running and everything's back to normal, some of the parts of the world necessarily aren't, or a little slower. But you're going to see some beautiful, beautiful deployment. And again, one of the things that we heard loud and clear in the research is, regardless of the age, the psychographic of our guests is the same. They want to go travel the world, they want to experience different cultures and people, and they want to go places they've never been before. So at Celebrity, we're going to go places we've never been before. And even within the places we're continuing to go, we're going to offer a lot of new ports that you haven't seen before. So stay tuned. Deployment's not easy. It's like a little harder than naming ships. Figuring out the chessboard and where they all go.
Do you want to try again the higher pricing?
Oh yeah, no, higher. That's it, higher. It's going up, and I challenge the team every single day, and again, that's how we all return to major profitability with higher prices. And honestly, okay. So you really, okay, I'm going to go down this road. So I've been in this business for 38 years, and I know what's out there, and I know that this brand is in its own category. I was just told that by somebody in the press. Thank you. We are in our own category. We have worked really hard to place ourselves in that little category that we own, that nobody can touch. Above us or below us, they cannot touch. We deserve more for this brand. We offer more than anybody else. We care about our guests in a meaningful way. We have done everything we can to ensure that our experience is not denigrated in any way. We have more inclusions in our cruise price than we've ever had before. We need to raise our prices for these magnificent ships, and we need your help. Okay, that's my answer. Stop. You good? We're good? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Allie Kaminsky, and I'm a literary agent from Dupree Miller. And all three of you should write a book. Very important. But I have been absolutely blown away by this ship. It was beyond my expectations. I haven't really been cruising, but it's gorgeous. And also, echoing what everyone's saying about leadership trickling down, it's truly like, the way everyone's smiling and taking care of everyone, it comes from all three of you. And so my question's to the three of you, because it's so inspiring to see not only 3 people who are really exceptional in their field, but this passion and this drive, you don't get where you are with just ending up here. So from all 3 of you, like, what is your, I would say, your ballast or your guiding message that gets you to where you are / advice for us all?
Why don't you start, Captain?
Okay, I'm going back to the crew because, so for give you an example, I only post on social media when I feel inspired, and you'll notice I post like crazy when I'm on board the ships, and that's because I'm surrounded by all of this diversity. And my advice to people when they ask, you know, how should I advance through my career? What should I do? And I always say, look for an environment that really promotes inclusion and diversity, because when you realize that everyone brings something special to the table, and I won't have anyone say that I have the best crew on board this ship. What I have is a unique group of individuals that bring a special culture and their own personal sparkle that helps everyone else around them. And so that's my kind of guide to moving up and onwards in the world, is to be surrounded by people that want to see you succeed and will support you no matter what.
Just to kind of, I think, build a little bit, you know, I'm very, you know, I'm a purpose-built human, so passion is very important to me, and it's not like we run gas stations, right? We wake up, we get to deliver these incredible experiences and memories for our guests, as well as for our crew. And I think that for me, it's very easy to wake up every day with a lot of energy and focus, as long as you stay centered on what your passion and purpose is. And you know, as an organization, we tell everybody, I think pretty much every day, people are probably tired of it, is, you know, your job is to wake up and deliver the best vacations in the world. And you know, it doesn't matter what you do, that's what you do. And if you do that, you know, the energy just immediately comes up inside of you.
I want to make a difference. I really do, every single day. Thank you. But I want to make a difference on this brand. I wanted to make a difference on the financial trajectory of this brand. I wanted this brand to go from being a nice brand to an unbelievably respected brand and a much bigger brand. I wanted to make a difference in the lives of everybody I get to work with every single day and how I help them accomplish what they want to accomplish. I want to make a difference in the lives of our crew and how they've ever experienced working on ships before. And I want to make a difference in my own little way in the broader world, which is not that big, but it's whatever part of the broader world I'm in, whether it's philanthropically and giving back to people who need help and a helping hand, or whether it's helping marginalized people or people who haven't had a bigger voice get one, because they sort of look at me as that person that can help them do that. So I feel it's my responsibility, obligation, and it brings me a tremendous amount of joy. So making a difference is mine.
Well, Lisa, I can say that you should sleep easy at night because you do all of those things. And from this standpoint, you know, when I joined the company, the bridge team across our fleet was 2% female. And today it's over 32% on every ship in our entire fleet.
I'm sorry?
That's a difference.
No, that's a huge difference. No, it's a big difference. Oh, thank you. I made a difference. Sorry, I moved on. Okay, so I sailed on this magnificent ship on September 5th with Captain Kate and even Captain Demetrius, because he did all the shore excursions in the Greek Isles.
We used to do the real work.
We had a blast. And Captain, when I told you that I was sailing with you for the first time since the last time, Captain Kate, before September 5th, the last time Captain Kate and I sailed together,
was our last.
It was our last cruise on Celebrity Edge. It was International Women's Day, March of 2020. We had an all-woman bridge, all women leaders on board, and I got off the ship on Wednesday. Captain Kate Captain Kate stayed on for 312 days, I think. But I got back on Wednesday. I went to work on Thursday. Went home from the office on Friday, because we used to work in the office on Fridays, and we shut down. Went from the highest high to the lowest low within a matter of days. And so we have a little, would you like to see a little video we have that shows that?
That was a great transition.
Isn't it? Don't you love that? You know, I've done this once or twice. Okay, so I love this video because then I remember that because it was so damn special. And the thing that bothered me the most was that we did something so damn special and we were overshadowed by something that wasn't so damn special. So roll it, please. It's the first time ever that the bridge of a cruise ship has been manned by an all-female bridge team. And that in and of itself for our industry is quite extraordinary. For our brand, it is barrier breaking, it's history making, and it's a day of pride.
When I had the bridge team, the full complement for the first time where it was all women, honestly, it took my breath away. And this opportunity with International Women's Day, where it's going to be across the board and across the world, we all have a responsibility because of the platform that we've been given to really make this something special.
To be part of this International Women's Day that we are doing here on Celebrity, we are celebrating, is really important. I think it makes me feel very proud.
International Women's Day, all women officers, a full woman bridge, Captain Kate of all people. Everybody's proud of her, the crew are proud of her, and it's so wonderful that the guests are talking about it, and they'll be talking about it forever, and the industry too. We're making a mark on the industry.
It is an honor for me to be part of this historical moment, to sail on a first all-female bridge team. We are changing the role of a woman in the shipping industry, and we are creating a more diverse future for all these people who are coming on board.
I think it's a celebration of diversity. It's well overdue. This is a time that we have diversity within our industry, and I'm just so glad to be a part of that.
On this International Women's Day, I have the privilege to be here, and I have the privilege to look at whoever looks up and say, I want to be this and I want to be that. You know what? You can do it. You can outwork any challenge, and you can go ahead and do that.
When you have a historic moment like this where you can say, look at all of these people that can do it, and not just from one country, from so many different countries, different nationalities, that really allows us to access the whole world, all of these girls, and say, you can do it too.
I'm very happy to be on board on this special cruise, special day, and I see so many women officers in different departments, and all of them my colleagues.
It makes me feel very special to be among these amazing women and be part of something that only we can do. I think that's crazy unique.
We worked for many years to get to the positions that we have nowadays, and it's great to be able to feel that sense of accomplishment. Here we are, we're working as a team in positions that we could only dream of when we were growing up.
As women of all ages, of all descriptions, of all religions, we're here. And I think this company, doing this and making this day as special as it is, and something I will never, ever, ever forget.
To be able to walk on this ship today with every woman that is leading the ship, whether on the bridge or any other area of our operation, it is a dream come true, and it's really a proud day for me personally.
This is epic. To be celebrating International Women's Day on the Celebrity Edge with this full complement of female, can I say badass officers? It's phenomenal, it's mind-blowing.
I see some goosebumps.
That's what it means when you live your legacy, Lisa.
We have a question here.
Hi, Jenny Malmer with Cruise Planners. I actually, Lisa, this kind of ties in with what you were saying about raising pricing. Do you foresee the lead-in coming back to always included? Please. Please, please. I love you all. I love you all. Yes. Okay, but you gotta promise me you're gonna sell it. Sell the hell out of it. All right? All right. Okay.
Question here in the back of the house.
You heard it here. Okay, listen, I'm looking at my team members. I'm with you every day. I'm with you every day. But we're back. Look, so here's the good thing. We're back at sailing out of San Juan, which we weren't for quite a while. We put a brand new, newly revolutionized Millennium ship down in San Juan to give, I guess, that beautiful itinerary. And so the more you sell at higher prices from all over the country and in San Juan, we will think about it. But right now, we're committed to a revolutionized Millennium class sailing round trip San Juan.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Lisa, we have time for 2 more questions.
On the rest of the ships that haven't got it, do you have sort of, now that we're back into profitability, an idea?
Okay, well, it's not that big of a profit.
Slow down. Slow down. I think, all right, so the answer to these type of questions goes right back to that question, or 2 questions. When are you going to raise prices, and can you go back to all-included pricing? And, you know, listen, we had a little hiccup, and investment had to slow down, stop. And so as we come back, and as we get to base camp, which is, you know, sort of close to where it was before we left, we'll reevaluate. Right now, we don't know, but we do have moderate investment in the fleet because, as Jason said, we're all totally committed to ensuring the guest experience stays at the forefront of everything that we do. When will the revolution come back? Will it come back? I still don't have an answer yet. But, like I said, we're going to raise prices ostensibly next year. You know, I think you can help us, you know, get that done, not only on the Millennium class, but even on the Solstice class. You know, where the retreat, all of the amazing experiences we offer in the retreat, right? You've all been there. Some of you have sailed in it. It's a spectacular experience. We want to make sure we're able to replicate that, especially across the entire fleet. So we're working on it.
And we also did a lot of modernization pre-COVID. So I think there's just a ship or 2 left that we weren't able to touch.
Last question here. Hi, I'm Elise with Custom Cruises and Travel in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm wondering, I just got off the Galapagos Machu Picchu itinerary, which was absolutely amazing. Are you all thinking about doing any other expedition type ships, and if so, where? So not Celebrity, but I will give a plug for our sister brand, Silver Seas, that has a very large portfolio of expedition cruising, an amazing and wonderful brand. But we still hope you have a lot of people who want these larger ships across the ocean. In addition to that, but Celebrity's focus will remain on larger ships, cruising, ocean cruising, and not expedition cruising. But we love the Galapagos. It's been an important part of our portfolio for, you know, almost 20 years now. Our guests love it. Celebrity Flora's beautiful expedition. So yes, and it's a bucket list destination. For those of you who haven't been here, I encourage you to do so. What about, you're going to sail?
So send me. No, that's my bucket list.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, well, to vacation.
And the husband just got back.
And the husband just got back, yes. Where is Nikolai? There he is, dead center. Look at that. He did just get back from the Galapagos. All right, guys, I guess we're out of time. But you know where we are. You know all of us. I know all of you. It's so wonderful to see all of you here. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate that you're here with us. Spend the rest of the day and night loving the ship. Come to the show tonight. You know, I've seen all the shows, but I'm coming tonight because Lisa Lear promises me there's a surprise in the show tonight that I'm going to love. So I'm coming, and I hope you all join me.
You're going to be singing? I mean, you've been pushing this.
No, but I said, you know, I'm going to let our guests go to the show. I'm kind of exhausted. They got me going from early morning to late night. She's like, oh, no, you have to go to the show. So I always do what I'm told. Well, not always. That's a lie. Once in a while, I do what I'm told. And
and especially for Lisa, because Lisa, Susan, the marketing team, along with Wilson Dow and the amazing production team we have on board. Come on, what kind of a naming ceremony did they put on yesterday? That was magnificent. So come to the show tonight and enjoy the ship. Enjoy your last night. Look forward to seeing you around the ship. And thank you all again so very, very much. Kate, Captain, any closing?
I think you just covered it. So
All right.
we'll just say, hashtag journey wonderful and go beyond.
There you go.
Tell your friends. Look forward to seeing them.
No, Jason, we're good. All right, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.